What's up, Scoop Troop? Get ready for a rapid-fire rundown of all things DC. First up, get hyped because DC is making a massive comeback at New York Comic Con 2025 with panels, exclusives, and a huge nod to its 100th anniversary. They're bringing back fan-favorite elements and teasing major announcements that you absolutely need to know about. Next, we're diving deep into the future of the Justice League. James Gunn himself is finally confirming what we've all suspected about his new take on the iconic team. The seeds are being planted, and he's giving us the inside scoop on who's in and what we can expect in this new DC Universe era. Hold on to your hats, because the Joker might be making an appearance sooner than we thought. Set photos from the upcoming Clayface movie have just dropped, and they show some very interesting graffiti hinting at the Clown Prince of Crime's involvement. Is he recruiting? Is he rising? We've got the details. And finally, we're hitting the box office numbers. James Gunn's Superman has had an incredible run, but it's now facing a significant milestone in its North American earnings. We've got the latest figures and what this decline means for the film's theatrical journey. Stick around for all the details. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell. DC is roaring back to New York Comic Con 2025 for its 100th anniversary, and they're not holding anything back. This isn't just any convention appearance. DC is pulling out all the stops from October 9th to 12th, transforming their booth, 4365, into a celebration of a century of storytelling. They're kicking things off by spotlighting their earliest decade, 1935 to 1945, with a special retro Daily Planet newspaper that will give fans exclusive first looks at upcoming titles and the full panel schedule. Imagine holding a piece of history that teases the future. The panels are set to be a goldmine of information, covering everything from what's next for DC to the highly anticipated return of Vertigo, deep dives into Batman and Gotham City's future, and the latest on their ambitious all-in-publishing initiative. Get ready for the legendary Jim Lee's annual Jim Lee and Friends panel, promising surprise guests and insider chats. Plus, Warner Bros. Animation and Prime Video are giving us a sneak peek at the new animated series Batfam. You won't want to miss that. But that's not all. Exclusive comics with limited foil covers for titles like Batman 1 and Absolute Evil 1 will be available, alongside stunning Absolute volumes featuring artwork by Jim Lee himself. The DC shop is also getting in on the action with exclusive merchandise, including a Legends Forever hoodie and a gold S-Shield necklace. For the ultimate fan, a special DC Universe Infinite Annual Ultra subscription, exclusive to NYCC, comes packed with a Batman 1 variant cover, enamel pin, and more. A bundle valued at over $200 for just $100. Fans will have chances to meet creators like Matt Fraction and Scott Snyder, with signing sessions and even an immersive listening lounge for the DC High Volume Batman podcast. It's clear DC's return to NYCC is shaping up to be one of the biggest events of the year, a true celebration of their legacy and a powerful statement about their future. Stay tuned, because the excitement is just getting started, and we've got huge news about the Justice League's future next. James Gunn is finally clearing the air about the Justice League in his new DC universe, and guess what? You were right to suspect it's already in the works. While a standalone Justice League movie isn't officially on the slate just yet, Gunn has confirmed that the Justice Gang, featured in the recent Superman film, are essentially the early blueprint for the team. He explicitly stated that the heroes uniting to save Jarhanpur are inspired by his vision and are beginning to gel as a real unit. This means Metamorpho, played by Anthony Carrigan, is indeed a member, and the team, funded by Maxwell Lord, is poised for a future in the DCU. Gunn's approach is a stark contrast to the MCU's slow-burn introductions. His DCU launched with Superman, immediately immersing audiences in a world already populated with metahumans like Guy Gardner, Hawkgirl, Mr. Terrific, and the Engineer. This allows him to build a more cohesive universe on his own terms, with projects designed to be standalone yet interconnected. Unlike Marvel's frequent resurrections, Gunn is emphasizing permanent character deaths, adding a grounded weight to the universe. Even though a Justice League film isn't slated for release anytime soon, the foundation is undeniably there. The Hall of Justice, complete with a mural honoring past heroes, already exists within the DCU. This sets the stage for a potential evolution from the Justice Gang to a full-fledged Justice League, perhaps even preceded by a Justice Society of America film to explore the universe's history and origins of heroism. Gunn's follow-up to Superman, Man of Tomorrow, is also expected to continue sowing these seeds. Audience impact. Fans are buzzing about this confirmation, seeing the Justice Gang as a promising B-team that could eventually grow into the iconic Justice League, potentially alongside David Corenswit's Superman and other established heroes. The move away from the DCEU's complicated legacy, particularly the 2017 Justice League's reception, is seen as a positive step towards a more grounded and cohesive universe. But the DCU's future holds even more surprises, as we've got a potential Joker sighting coming up next. Could the Joker be making an early entrance into James Gunn's DC universe? Set photos from the upcoming Clayface movie have just surfaced, and they're sending shockwaves through the fandom. An on-set photo reveals a stark, black-and-white poster with the provocative message, "Corruption is the enemy of the people. March against the GCPD Park Row, Gotham, this Saturday, 2 p.m. Join the Joker." This comes hot on the heels of earlier behind-the-scenes images showing graffiti tags reading, "The Jokers," fueling speculation that the Clown Prince of Crime might be actively recruiting followers to challenge the Gotham City Police Department. Directed by James Watkins and set for release on September 11, 2026, Clayface is the third film in the DC Universe's Chapter 1, Gods and Monsters slate. The movie stars Tom Rhys-Harris as Matt Hagen, an actor whose life takes a dark turn after a disfiguring gangster attack, leading him to a scientist played by Naomi Ackie who transforms his body into a clay-like substance. Max Minghella and Eddie Marsan are also part of the cast. While DC Studios is developing the brave and the bold to introduce their version of Batman, the Clayface film could offer fans their first glimpse of the DCU's Joker. It's worth noting that the character of Clayface himself previously appeared in the animated series Creature Commandos, voiced by Alan Tudyk, though Tudyk will not reprise the role for the live-action movie. Audience impact. Fans are ecstatic at the prospect of seeing the Joker integrated into the new DCU so early, especially within a Clayface film, which many see as an unexpected but exciting avenue. The set photos have ignited a firestorm of discussion online, with theories ranging from the Joker leading a rebellion to simply establishing his presence in Gotham. But before we get too deep into Gotham's underworld, we're heading to the box office to see how Superman is performing. James Gunn's Superman is hitting a significant milestone, but it's not the kind everyone was hoping for. After a strong opening, the film's North American box office earnings have crashed below $1 million for the first time. The film, which kicked off the new DC Universe era, has seen its momentum slow considerably in its home market. For the 9th weekend since its July 11th release, Superman's domestic earnings failed to reach the seven-figure mark, pulling in approximately $970,000. This represents a steep 62% drop from the previous weekend's $2.5 million, signaling a natural but pronounced wind-down of its theatrical run. While daily earnings had already dipped below $1 million in late August, this weekend's performance marks a new low point. The film has struggled to maintain interest despite screenings in over 1,100 theaters. Many international markets have already pulled the movie from cinemas, indicating a global trend of fading audience engagement. The total worldwide box office currently stands under $615 million, with over half of that revenue originating from North America. Audience impact. This decline, though a natural part of any film's life cycle, is a stark indicator of shifting audience attention. While the film successfully launched the new DC universe and performed well initially, this late-stage performance is a sobering reminder of the challenges in sustaining theatrical buzz. Fans are observing the tapering off of a major superheroes run as attention inevitably turns to upcoming releases. That's all the DC news we have for you today, but stick around for a super fast recap and our full call to action. All right, Scoop Troop, let's do a lightning round recap. DC is making a massive return to New York Comic Con 2025 for its 100th anniversary, promising panels, exclusives, and major announcements. James Gunn confirmed the Justice Gang are the seeds of the new Justice League, paving the way for the team's future in the DCU. Set photos from Clayface hint at a potential Joker appearance, sending fans into a frenzy. And finally, James Gunn's Superman has seen its North American box office earnings dip below $1 million for the first time. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to Sheeran Scoop for all the latest updates, ring that notification bell so you don't miss a single scoop, and follow us on all our socials. We'll see you in the next one.